Trying to sound smart, huh? You people always think you know the law.
They humiliated him, not knowing he was a family court judge. It was supposed to be a quiet drive home. No sirens. No trouble. Just another man heading back after a long day of work. But in less than 10 minutes, one traffic stop would expose a level of hatred, abuse of power, and arrogance that would end careers forever. Backhand index pointing right. Before we get into this story, follow this channel and turn on your notifications so you never miss stories that reveal the truth people try to hide. Now let's begin. On a calm Friday evening, Marcus Hale, a well-dressed black man in his early 40s, was driving through a quiet suburban road. Speed limit obeyed. Seatbelt on. Nothing suspicious. Suddenly, red and blue lights exploded behind him. Marcus calmly pulled over. 2 officers stepped out. Their movements were aggressive. Hands already resting on their holsters. License. Registration. No. No greeting. No explanation. Marcus complied respectfully. But the moment the officer looked at him, the tone changed. So what are you doing in this neighborhood? Is this car even yours? Step out of the vehicle. Marcus asked calmly. Officer, may I know why I'm being stopped? That question alone seemed to offend them. The officers ordered Marcus out of the car and pressed him against the hood. Hard. Neighbors began to watch from their windows. One officer mocked him. Trying to sound smart, huh? You people always think you know the law. Marcus remained calm, even as they searched him aggressively, finding nothing. They laughed. They belittled him. One officer whispered, "You're lucky we're in a good mood tonight." Marcus politely said, "I'd like to record this interaction." That's when it escalated. "Turn that phone off, or we'll give you a real reason to be arrested." What they didn't know was that Marcus knew the law better than both of them combined. Because Marcus Hale wasn't just any man. He was a family court judge. After nearly 15 minutes of humiliation, one officer returned to the patrol car to run Marcus's information. Then suddenly, silence. The officer's face changed. He stepped out slowly. Sergeant." The second officer walked over. The words came out quietly, shaken. "Sir, this man is Judge Marcus Hale. Family court." The air dropped. Marcus finally spoke, not angry, not loud, just firm. "I didn't tell you who I was because I wanted to see how you'd treat me without the title. You failed." Within days, the body cam footage went public. Internal Affairs launched an investigation. One officer was suspended without pay. The other was terminated. Civil lawsuits followed. Mandatory bias training was ordered department-wide. And the judge? He returned to court. But now, with the entire city listening. This wasn't about power. It was about dignity. Because respect shouldn't depend on a title. And justice shouldn't depend on the color of your skin. Backhand index pointing down. If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video, and share your thoughts in the comments. What would you have done in his place? And remember, truth always finds its way to the light.